Time for some upgrades so we can just breakdance into the end game. So I want to head over to the Terraria Island, but it's still kind of high level, kind of tricky. Did finally make a Meowmere because, yeah, I think we've been sitting on the makeshift weapons for a little too long. So I want to get the most out of it with a Loop Moon. Cool. I also need a bee guard because we need Loop Moon Crest, so honey for breeding. We should be good to go. So there's our frozen egg. The pal's going to be kind of weak, but I'm just kind of hoping we get some crazy melee attack speed for our Meowmere, and it ends up being worth it. Then we got some dragon-type pals for the Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, so let's see if the melee speed is noticeable. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it has to be faster. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we are in business. Alright, now let's turn this video into a real guide. So you go past the first room, and then there's going to be 3 options. You have left, center, and right. If you go right, the path forks, and you want to go both forks because there's a chest at each end, and then straight ahead, you also have 2 chests inside of a house. But the left is going to be the main path, so depending on what you're farming, it's going to choose your direction. You want to loot all the chests in this area because it has schematics as well as just regular chest loot. And then we can go left or we can go right. If you go left, that's going to be another chest path. If you go right, that's going to be the main path, and now it takes you inside a cave. You want to make a left through the mushroom cave, and that's going to take you to a big pit. Now, this is where things get deep and dangerous. So we have level 40s around, and you can easily get swamped, and you can also easily lose your pals here, which gets pretty bad. So you kind of want to take it slow if you're not high level and you're still getting into that farming. Yo, the rainbow slimes, they go crazy on that stomp, so you don't want to get hit by that. Okay, so I died, but that's also a point of the dungeon, is that it's progressive. So at least we got a Hallowed Mask Schematic, which is going to be an upgrade. We have 50 defense, 100 health, and now we're going to 1/4 defense, 320 health, and I like my V1 armor, so let's put that back on. Should upgrade the shield. So a lot of it is a laziness check that you want to use Terraria, just kind of skip a lot of later mid-game crafting and weapons, but you also kind of have to work to get it. It's pretty fair, but also ends up being super overpowered at some point. And this is why you can't just rush through the dungeon, except you kind of can because the wall breaks really quick, but if you get overwhelmed, you can get bodied, so it's a risk you have to take. And then by going down the alternative paths and the other walls, there's more chests for you to loot. Okay, I was wrong. I thought that you really couldn't rush through this part because I've tried that in the past and then like the enemies catch up to you while you're breaking down the wall. Nah, refined metal pickaxe. You're good. Just get through it. Also, the Loop Moon melee attack speed really helps. And then hopefully not too much is following us. But then we make it to the Eye of Cthulhu. Meowmere, Eye of Cthulhu. Can we do it? We are doing no damage, but that's what the pals are for. To do all the damage. Play safe and let your pals do the work. So yeah, going for the Meowmere attack speed build, not worth it. Just bring 4 or 5 dragon pals and let them do all the work. Alright, now we have a real team. It's 1.0. Pals are power. So Wyvern with the Dinosaur, 15% attack and defense. Also have a surgery table. It's like the faster you do that, the faster you just get your runs going. But let's see how this goes. Then Alpha Duran, Dark Pals. My Azure Robe has the charge cannon, so we're about to nuke everything. I'm going to be taking the path to get all the chests, though, because I still want a helmet. If I get, like, an uncommon or rare helmet, especially for the Terraprisma, which is the hood, I believe, we're good to go. But yeah, now we can just play the game. How good are the Gigaspheres? Also, yeah, what if we just Meowmere into all the Duma? That's what this weapon's about. A little bit of ouchie, but it's around 30%. So we get the Gigaspheres from the chest, and then we catch these, and we sell them for like 30k each. And now we get to see if it's actually okay just aggroing everything as long as we can get through the wall fast enough. I can see a way that it's actually bad. We just don't get enough hits fast enough, and the entire thing catches up with us. But Starion was fighting the new pals. Also, Iceland's a good pickup. Alright, how crazy is Azure Robe Chris? Oh my goodness. That is kind of nuts. I mean, actually, we could just swap out and then go to the next pal, do crazy attacks. Like, he got a little stuck. Something weird happened. Azure Robe Christ OP. We can just run that back insta. celestial sigils, and nothing. So I have a pal trader in the base, and we can see that you just get 45k per do mud catch in the Terraria dungeon. Kinda wacky. And then that's going to help with our surgery table. And sure, why not enhancing? Oh, so we can just go pretty far. Wow, okay, this Azure Robe is just going to be my carry for the rest of the game. Through on Ferocious, Brave, Hard Skin, Impatient. Ooh, Hallowed Helmet is good because that's Vortex Beater upgrade. I'm not going to worry about the 10% extra stats just yet. Man, I'm zoning out from this. I just had the thought, you know what? Talk to that's a clever name. Alright, Azure Robe, let's see what you got now. Bro, that dragon attack for 2k is just crazy. Then just dissolving it, and then the one tick fire. Okay, yeah, wow. Yo, I was looking up the rates, and some of this gets actually crazy. A legendary Terraprisma is only 1.25%. Now, 100 runs of this would take many hours, but like the overall odds of getting any individual one's pretty good. Okay, so flashbang warning. Yeah, if I recall, Excalibur is actually better than a mining pickaxe by a lot. Oh, that's interesting. Skill fruit for Dragon Meteor. I don't think Dragon Meteor is that good against the Eye of Cthulhu, but now we have that, and Dark Lasers, so this is extra good for farming skill fruits, because like I said, pals are power now. I guess that's somewhere on the loot table. Oh, we can get the Dragon Meteor 1% from the chest at the end. Sure. Ooh, Hallowed Hood 1. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to blast through for hopefully this last one. But as you do more and more, you get that tech. Like, oh, I just haven't been using my dash to crash through the walls instantly. And I can also use my melee attack while I'm running through the walls. That's kind of cool. So yeah, you just like right click, left click, and then you can swing while that's going on. Neat. Get through it real quick. And then the fight itself is still just crazy fast. So a couple hits, using the ice, alright, and then big, oh, not the dragon cannon, but then that'll give us that nuke. Transformation stuff. Oh, did he like swap that move out? Either way, we can go Quivern. So maybe like a level up happen, and then shenanigans. Yeah, it's quick. No, charge cannon just didn't pop off that time, but it's fine. And then yeah, we just swap to another pal and they can do all their stuff. Alright, let's see. The Vortex Beater rare. Oh, back-to-back rares. That's crazy. Epic Vortex Beater and Terraprisma. I can't say in good faith, like, yeah, you just farm it for an hour and it's fine. But sometimes you just get lucky. Yeah, you just farm it for a while. At this point, you should just hit level 45, and maybe you can, like, combine multiple. But I doubt you're going to be getting, like, 5 in a reasonable time. But if that just happens, yeah, a regular Vortex Beater or Terraprisma should be good. The epics just mean, like, my save file is auto-win. Done. GG easy. Then I just have to nut up and make the electric furnace, and we are good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.